Hey guys, welcome back to Beast Quest Series 4, Book 2. Equinus, the Spirit Horse. I must say, I found this book pretty entertaining. Of course, every time I get past the first one, it always gets better and better. But it really does. Apologize if you hear any noise in the background. It's summertime, everyone's enjoying themselves. But of course, here we have Equinus. Now, I'm going to start things off with our plot today. Equinus starts off with our heroes, and they're wandering off straight onto the quest. Then they come straight onto Equinus in this sort of rotted land of all these dead bodies. Turns out Equinus is bigger than Tactus from the look of things, and everyone and the ghost beasts seem untouchable in their ghost form. So that's the new gimmick of all the beasts. All these ghost beasts have this ghost form that they can protect themselves in. And everyone goes up against Equinus, even Storm and Silver. But apparently Storm gets crushed by Equinus in the fight, and the beast is able to take his life force. And now, in order to recover that, he has to defeat Equinus. Now, this leads to a conversation with Taladon to his father, and he tells him that not only do you have to defeat that, and he didn't warn about this because he knew, but it turns out he loses powers of his golden armor, and he didn't know that because in the previous fight, what happened was, that's how he was trying to use his one of his powers to try and reach Storm in time, but he didn't know, he thought he still had it. But we know he doesn't have it because of what Taladon's saying now. And because of that, that's now they get into a sort of an argument, which is the first time I've ever seen this sort of thing going on between the two. Because we all know how desperately Taladon and Tom have wanted to be reunited, but now they're having a nice fight, which is a really emotional scene, so it's really good. Anyway, it leads into the next part. Silver is left to protect Storm while Eleanor and Tom go and try to find Equinus. Eleanor is encountered by a few maggots and Tom gets them out. I'm curious to see if Tom's going to get his powers back, but we'll see. Also, Tom's map is now voice activated. Like, he just says map and it appears up as in this ghostly image. The ghost beasts not only guard but eye the pieces of the amulet. Yeah, that's what they do. The ghost beasts can also hide their pieces, and they have to try and recall where they hid it. Though it's kind of a dumb gimmick, but it's proofs of their own stupid planned demise. Because Tom and Eleanor find it first, and they grab it, and then Equinus shows up, and Tom uses the power of his heart ability to sort of break Equinus into two, from horse to beast man, and Tom faces the horse part and he knocks it out. He goes to find Eleanor, who's dealing with the human half, or the beast half. They're having a struggle, and a sandstorm shows up, and Tom's left on his own to face the beast half, but he ends up tossing into a pit, and of course that's the end of Equinus. And with that, also something else. Throughout this book, there's this vibe that Malavel's presence is there. He's not shown, but they feel like he's there. So I'm pretty positive he's back and alive, even though we haven't seen him yet. Seth I'm not sure about, but there's not really a clear answer about what happened to the villains there. So at least they did not mention what happened to the villains. Anyway, they did defeat Equinus. Storm's okay, and Taladon's gotten a bit stronger. He's a bit more stronger, and he informs them that the ability that Tom lost was his sword skills, which I was thinking it would be, because he was struggling in that sword fight with Equinus at the end. But next time we'll be doing Rashik, I'm pronouncing it right, Rashik the cave troll, I think that's right. But I also pronounce Equinus' name as Equinus. That's how I pronounce his name. You can pronounce it however you like, but that's how I go with it. Or you could pronounce it as Equinus, but I'm going to go with Equinus. So this has been Equinus, the Spirit Horse. I really enjoyed the book so far. It's a better one than the first one in my mind. Give it a read, and until then, guys, peace.